Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, girls and boys and girls, welcome back to the new year. But the new year is not to March. I'm sorry, it starts in spring. But welcome back. Get the book there, guys that woke, memoir of man mentally asleep. Welcome back. Inspirational Minutes with David. Yes, the flower tissue coming to you live, full effect. I'll be on your little timeline today, or whenever you watch this bill, I'll be right there on your timeline, Hey, on your timeline. Hope you had a great holidays and hope you wasn't days, but holidays. Now, here's the deal. We got some things to talk about. I'm putting it up right now. We have some things to talk about. So, wow. So we saw and we heard what happened on New Year's Eve. Yeah, we heard that. We heard what happened with that. That was crazy. I was shocked when I saw who it was. I was shocked. And it shocked me. But they say spirits transfer. Spirits do transfer. So let me get everything set. I think I got the time. We're on the right time. Aren't we on the right time? We're on the right time. Okay, let's roll. Today, our inspirational minutes with David today. Get your drink right now. Get your drink. I'm going to detonate your brain. This is the new year. I'm going to detonate your brain today, as I always do. Have a drink, toast on me. Today, inspirational minutes with David today is properly titled, You know what's coming. You are the bomb. I mean, like, literally, you're the bomb. You heard people say, like, man, you're the bomb. That's the bomb. No, you're the bomb. Literally. And I'm going to tell you the reason why I said that. And the reason why that is virtually the truth. Literally the truth. You are the bomb, literally. Now, the J didn't come into the English language until, 400 years ago, 1600, 1600, late 1500, 1600. So his name is Yeshua. So Jesus of Yeshua was and is an example to follow. I know, yes, true. It is a tragedy that mainstream Christianity has turned him into an idol to worship. Now, the Christ came to give us an example of the higher state of consciousness that all of us can achieve. Now, this reality has been deliberately hidden from people, and ironically, this has been done by the very religion that claims to represent Jesus, Yahshua, on earth. You see, the Christ was not a Christian, nor was he the founder of Christianity. And that would be somebody named Saul, who's walking through the desert of Damascus and saw a flash of light, the bomb, and he became Paul. Before he was a Christian basher, he hunted Christians and put them in prison and had them unalived. You see, Christianity is a religion created in the name of Jesus, and so much different from the actual truth that the Christ taught and lived. If Jesus were alive today, and Yeshua was alive today, the Christ, if he was alive today, he wouldn't be a Christian. He would not be a Christian. That's real talk. You have to disentangle the Christ from what you heard in church to find the truth he said, the truth that he said that he was never a Christian. And when you find the truth, what he said, it will set you free. You see, the Christ wasn't sent here to teach people to build magnificent, huge, prodigious, humongous churches or temples amidst the cold, wrench hunts and dismal hovels. The Christ came to make the human heart a temple, the soul an altar, the mind a priest. Khalil Gibran, thank you for that. You see, people worship Jesus. People worship Yahshua instead of following him on his same path. We made the Christ into a mere religion instead of a journey toward the union with the Most High and everything else. And everything else as well. This shift made us into a religion of belonging and believing. Belonging and believing instead of a religion of transformation. The kingdom of God is within. Do not aspire to go to heaven. Do not aspire to go to heaven after death. Establish that kingdom here and now, which is the kingdom of God, the heaven, the paradise is within you. You see, we've been waiting. We've been waiting over 2,000 years for the Christ to return and save the world. The world. We will be waiting another 2,000 years if we don't shift our mindset. The transformation of the world is not going to fall down from the sky, with the sky daddies, but be lifted up within our own hearts. Within our own hearts. Jeff Palmer, thank you. You see, the heart, it boasts around 40,000 specialized cells, forming a neural network within it that bears the semblance to brain cells, acting as the storehouse of our emotions. The heart functions as a secondary brain. And when we engage in thought, we generate an emotional response through this intricate network. And what it does, it guides us to discern between good and evil. Good and evil. Or God or the devil. This inner guidance, intelligence of the heart is precisely why we advise others to follow their hearts. The tidbit. The connection between light and death is familiar as the first verses of Genesis. You know what that is? Let there be light. Let there be light. You see, you're the bomb. And you're not even cognizant of who you are. You're the bomb. And a bag of chips. You are the bomb, literally. The connection between life and light is as familiar with the first verses of Genesis. Let there be light. Scientists have proven and captured on film that at the exact moment of conception, an explosion, boom, 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 of sparks erupts from the egg. Indeed, human life begins with a bright flash of light. You are the bomb. I told you that. And this bright light occurs when the sperm enters an egg, and it leads to a surge of calcium, which triggers the release of zinc from the egg. And as the zinc shoots out, it binds into small molecules, infinitesimal molecules, which emit a fluorescence. Here we go. John 1:4. In him was life, and the life was the light of mankind. You see, God even shows up in the intricacies of his creation, revealing light at the beginning of conception. And human life begins in the bright flash of light as a sperm which meets an egg. An explosion of tiny sparks erupts from the egg at the exact moment of conception. And that's, to me, when I read that, when I researched it, right, that's, because, last week we talked about soul contracts. That's when the soul and the spirit come together and they like, wow, okay, it's time. Because as that sperm is making its way, male or female, to run right, come aside, like a come aside, boom, to come right inside that egg. It already know it has an assignment to complete. It has an assignment to complete. And as the zinc is released from the egg, it binds into small molecule probes. Small molecule probes which emanate light in fluorescent microscopy experiments. Thus, the rapid zinc release can be followed as a flash of light that appears as the bomb, appears as a spark. I brought that up because you're the bomb. And I need you to understand that. We're going to talk about some non-player characters. They call them NPCs because they're not the bomb. And I tell you why. The term NPC, or non-player character, is derived from video games. In video games, you have characters that look real, they look authentic, but are run by a computer and only react when you approach them. They have no autonomy. Like GTA. They're just part of the game's background. In real life, many people behave exactly like that. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. You have seen it. I know you have. They have zero autonomy, and are mainly run by programs from society, religious norms, rules, criteria, and what popular culture imposes on them. Etc., etc., etc. Now, these are the programs of the Matrix. We talked about that the last fourth installation of my talking about the Matrix, starting out the year with it. Now, we call these people NPCs, non-player characters. Now, this one is going to rattle some cages for sure. It's going to rattle some cages for sure, I know. The concept of non-player characters, NPCs, in our reality is one of the most decisive yet eye-opening truths about the world that we live in. Now let's dive deep and break it down to what's real and what's misinterpreted, and why it's critical to understand their role in this matrix-like system. Number one, what are NPCs? NPCs, as many spiritual and awakened individuals describe them, are human vessels that lack a fully active or sovereign soul connection. You see, when we talk about mankind and man, remember I told you that mankind has a spirit, everything that comes into this world, Mother Gaia that comes into the body, the container, low vibrational container, has a spirit. It comes factory installed. We call that mankind. But not every living being they come into this material body, low vibrational body, has a spirit and a soul that comes into the body. That's the three. That is man. See, mankind is kind of like man. So let's keep going. You see, non-player characters, they have a spirit, but not a soul in this containment. And they want to stay here in this realm of existence, this low vibrational earth realm of existence. They operate on scripts, patterns, and reactive programming, much like the Agent Smiths from the Matrix. Soulless or empty vessels. Now, all NPCs are completely soulless. Some are fractional souls or hijack consciousness. Their divine spark is suppressed, making them more susceptible to external control. Others may genuinely be placeholders, existing only to keep the system running smoothly. They the ones on the bench where they keep the system running smoothly. No inner monologue or creativity. Many NPCs don't have the capacity for introspection or free thought. They rely on social programming and react based on external stimuli. No dreams or black and white dreams. This indicates a lack of deep subconsciousness activity, as dreams are often linked to the soul exploration and higher dimensions. AI-driven programming. NPCs often operate like bots in a simulation, running scripts directed by the Matrix. This can explain their predictable behaviors, lack of critical thinking, and resistance to question authority. Number 2, signs of an NPC. It's very requisite. It's very important to identify these characteristics without judgment, as they're often tools of the system rather than inherently malicious entities. NPCs, they often rely on external validation and never question the status quo. They're like parrot mainstream narratives without independent thought. They react defensively or aggressively when their beliefs are challenged. They lack empathy or the ability to deeply connect with others. They exhibit extreme predictability, repeating the same actions and patterns endlessly. Number three. Their purpose in the system. You see, NPCs are essential to maintaining the illusion of the 3D matrix reality, and they serve several key roles. Energetic placeholders is one of them. NPCs fill in the gaps of the simulation or in the simulation, creating the illusion of a densely populated and dynamic world. They keep the game running smoothly, often as workers, consumers, or enforcers of societal norms. Agent Smiths. You feel me? Now, when the system detects a threat, for example, awakening individual, as us family, the ones who question why, the critical thinkers, the ones who research his story and research our story, the story of us. NPCs may act as agents to neutralize the disturbance. This can manifest as arguments, distractions, or attempts to pull you back into the lower vibrational status. Pull you back. That's hating on another level. Pull you back to a lower vibrational status or states. Control mechanisms. NPCs are the foot soldiers of the matrix. Keeping others in line by enforcing societal expectations. They often act as the primary tools for perpetrating fear, fake expectations appearing real, division, and compliance. Misconceptions about NPCs is number 4. There are a lot of myths and misunderstandings about NPCs, non-player characters. Here's some clarification. Now, not all NPCs are evil. Many NPCs are simply part of the system, unaware of their role, but not inherently malicious. Some might be able to wake up under certain circumstances, but that's very rare. Very, very, very rare. But here's the deal. You are the bomb. You are the bomb. And there will be no one like you. You come into this understanding, this understanding of who you are. And I'm proud of you for that. Continue to evolve, because you are the bomb. Again, many NPCs are simply part of the system, unaware of their role and not inherently malicious. Some might be able to wake up under certain circumstances, though this is very, very, very rare. Very rare. They're not just stupid people. Intelligence doesn't define an NPC. Some are highly educated but still operate the system's programming, right? Right? You're the bomb. It's about their lack of independent thought and connection to the higher consciousness. Not everyone you disagree with is an NPC. Be careful not to label anyone who challenged your beliefs as an NPC, as a non-player character. True discernment comes from observing patterns, not from projecting judgments. Okay. Number 5. Can an NPC wake up? Can a NPC, a non-player character, wake up? Now, this is a hotly debated topic. But here's a consensus from many spiritual advanced perspectives. Fractional souls. Some NPCs have a dormant spark of consciousness that can be activated through significant spiritual work or external influence. True placeholders. These are purely system-generated entities with no capacity for awakening. They're simply part of the code. Hijacked vessels. Now, some NPCs are individuals whose connection to their soul has been served or hijacked by lower dimensional entities. With proper intervention, they might be able to reconnect. Number 6, how to navigate NPCs in your life, non-player characters in your life. If you're spiritually aware, you'll inevitably encounter NPCs who challenge your energy or try to pull you off your path. Here's how to handle these suckers. Don't engage emotionally. NPCs often act as triggers. Some grounded and don't let their programming affect your vibration. So stay grounded and please don't let their programming affect your vibration. Get off your higher vibrational state of being. Use discernment. Recognize their role without judgment. They're part of the system, not your enemy. Protect your energy. Shield yourself from draining interactions. Avoid extended debates. They're not designed to think critically. And it's not your job. Yeah, I'm pull out the point. It's not your job to wake them up. No. Hell, no. They'll wake up on their own time if they will and if they can. Number 7. The final thought. What does this mean for us? The critical thinking people. The people who are aware. The people who are woke. NPCs are a reflection of the control and artificial aspects of this reality. Understanding their purpose and behavior helps us navigate the matrix with clarity and strength. Their presence reinforces the importance of awakening connection and sovereignty. And while they serve as obstacles or distractions, they also remind us of the stakes in this game, to break free, to raise our vibration and help others do the same. You see, the NPCs, non-player characters, are part of the illusion. You are part of the awakening. Know the difference and keep moving forward. You got it? You get it? You got it? Must I say it one more time for the ones in the back. NPCs, non-player characters, are a part of the illusion. We are. You are a part of the awakening. Know the difference and keep moving forward. If you made this far in an Inspirational Minutes with David, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell notification and let you know our channel's back on. Hit the like and share. Helps this channel to grow. 2025. Here we go. There's a lot of shenanigans coming. You seen what happened at New Year's Eve? There's a lot of shenanigans. Be prepared. Stay awake. Be a critical thinker. Question your why. Keep moving forward. Keep evolving. You know why I say that? There's no one like you. There's never been anyone like you. There's never been anyone like you. Therefore, know yourself. Be yourself. Authenticity is the beginning stages of evolution, of awakening. Hey, again, get the book, The Audacity Awoke. The Audacity Awoke, a memoir of a man who's been mentally asleep. Kindle, softcover, hardcover, audio book, all book formats, Amazon.com. Know that if I love me, which I do, I love you. And when you love you, you love me in return. It's synergy. We're one. We're one. We're one, fam. And if I ever told you, I think I said in the last bill, Happy New Year. Neo year, new. Until next time, until we link back up again, stay in peace, keep evolving. I love you. I love you in truth. Peace.